like a freight train will. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, talking live love and southern joy. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, raise your glass, make some noise. Gravy drips in the southern drawl. Stories thick like the cypress tall. Radio rebels riding wild and free, shouting truths like a storm at sea. Hey, hey, can you feel that beat? Boots on the floor, fire in the heat. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, talking live love and southern joy. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, raise your glass, make some noise. Tells the dirt roads, whiskey skies that cut through the night like fireflies. Laughter echoes through the pines, two voices cross them county lines.
And good morning and welcome back, Broski, to the show.
Glad to see you here, brother.
We've been wondering about you, hoping you're okay as you make the transition north of the border,
North of the border.
in all places, Canada.
Is it cooler or warmer up there than it is down here in the south?
Well, it's got to be cooler because Broski's there, right?
Well, always. Man, that increases the cold factor, by 20% at least.
Amen. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the show.
How was your week, Cornbread man?
Well, it had challenges. I mean,
Don't they all?
we had the storms, and it didn't really affect us, but it did because of the Wi-Fi. But
Right.
just a lot of little things. But it was a pretty good week. I won't complain. I mean, it's been pretty good. Not to belabor or beat a dead horse or whatever. My granddaughter has really hit a milestone, not a good one. She's really struggling right now, the loss of her grandmother.
Right.
So we've been talking a lot about that. So pray for her. Pray for her,
Definitely.
especially. She needs it.
She is. She's experiencing a lot of life changes.
Yeah, she's made a lot of visits to the cemetery, and her and my son. Pray for him. He's struggling too. Not that I'm not at times, but I think they're struggling more than me. I really do right now. So pray for them. But that's the week. Our power went out the other night. Got hot. Didn't like that.
No, I don't like sleeping in sweat. That's not a lot of fun.
One time back when this is years ago, Lynn was living then, we the power went out. And it had been out for a while. I'll never forget, we were watching the Auburn Georgia game.
Right.
So it's a Saturday night. They're playing at night. I think it was in Georgia. I don't remember. I believe so. So I'm all mad, it goes out. So it got hot. So we decided to go down to Waffle House. And we ate. We got cool. We were going to hang out. and just doofuses that you have to deal with, like
Especially at Waffle House.
man, I was thinking, I don't know, I'd about rather have the heat, man. I mean, there was just a couple of idiots in there. So
Depending upon the time of day.
we go back home, and I said, you know what's going to happen? We're going to walk back in because Georgia was winning.
Right.
I said, we're going to walk back in, and
Power's going to come back on, and Georgia lost.
well, they're going to lose. And we turned it on. We got back. Power came on right. I mean, not 15 minutes after we got back. We sat in the car. We went and turned the game on, and it was that daggum year where the Georgia receiver tipped the pass that fell in the Auburn guy, the defender's hands, and he runs all the way in, or whatever it was. Or our defender tipped it and went right into his hands. They run in for the winning score. I said, see, this is what happens when this is back before Georgia won their 2 national championships.
Right.
So it was like the curse was on. It's like, what the heck?
So we now know when it started.
I said, why didn't the power just stay off?
Wow.
Oh,
You could have been disappointed in the morning.
Broski, hey guys, it feels to be cooler in Toronto. I was up there last week. I got my work permit, and you got some sin.
And sin.
I got
it.
You got some sin while he was there, which is their social
identification number.
You have been identified.
Yep.
Been viewing places live. Still haven't pulled the trigger. Going to make the decision soon. I need to be up there by August 1st. I got you, brother.
They have a couple feet of snow on the ground.
We're gonna have a reporter from Toronto.
That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome.
Toronto. I wonder if Toronto has like a song written about it. I mean, there's all kind of songs that misses. There's all kind of songs that mention cities, towns.
There used to be a lot of television shows came out of Toronto.
It is amazing, dude. I didn't even know that. Sin.
Yeah.
It's like right out there before you.
Yeah.
You get your sin number. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong line. I didn't know this was the Lucifer's line. I need to switch lines.
Yeah, I need to switch.
What do you mean the sin number?
Welcome to Toronto.
Yeah. The Broski sin number. Ooh, can you imagine if we had a number over our head that told how many sins we committed during the day?
Oh my heavens. That would
So I'd be walking around like everybody be going, ooh.
I look like one of those Texas Longhorns, you know what I mean? My sign would be out here.
Be flashing red. Yeah. Over the limit. Although there's not a limit. You're 1, you're over, but you'd be like
exactly.
You'd be the guy going around. It doesn't matter if it's many or one. It's all sin.
It's all sin.
Oh, my God. Well, you have that. Sometimes in video games, they have the number or whatever, your number, so you can identify yourself or whatever.
Yeah, and they had this movie. I can't remember. I wish I could remember the name of it. And who was in it, I can't remember who was in it. But anyway, the guy, you had credits, and when you ran out of credits, you died. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he went around and he found some credits. Well, they traced him down and all this, and the whole movie's about him, spending credit. Anyway, it was a funny movie.
Yeah, the World Cup was going on. They arrived. Entire downtown jump party. Hey, the United States has a good chance to win this thing. There's actually people believing that the United States might win the World Cup. How would that make the world feel? Can you imagine all the countries that hate us right now?
Just keep winning.
And Trump would be out there. He'd get a soccer ball with a presidential seal on it or something.
Yeah. Just keep winning.
Speaking of which, some idiots, because you can't have nothing nice because of idiots. They damaged the Lincoln, reflecting pole, and they say they're gonna have it fixed, but my gosh,
I wish they would.
And then they were mocking him. Look at his $14 million now. Well, they said somebody put chemicals in it. They about got the algae cleaned up. They're going to fix the paint by the end of this week.
Well, they'd have to dry.
I don't know what you would think there would be cameras and security on those dudes. I mean, how do you walk into that carrying a chemical? I mean, I know the dude did it. What was it? Henry Updike down there in Auburn. He killed the trees, Toomer's Corner. Then he. Oh, you don't know that story? Oh my gosh! I was coming back through Alabama
Right.
after a trip out to Texas, I think it was, and we'd been speaking in a church out there, and came up through Alabama, and I actually heard that live. I didn't even know what was going on. I just turned on Feinbaum,
Really?
and the dude called in the Paul Feinbaum show, if I can
Right.
speak, and says, "I just did it. I killed the trees. You know, I put chemicals in there." They thought it was a gag. Another dude really done it.
Why?
And then he
Well,
said,
I mean, what was his purpose?
He's an Alabama fan. He hates Auburn. He said, "Roll D Tide" on the air. Oh, he went through some heck after that. I mean,
Wow.
they come after him. He went to jail for a while. I mean, some fines, and I think he's dead now. But
I'm surprised
it was
they
a
didn't get him
famous
for
story, man.
attempted murder or murder. You
oh,
know?
they wanted to string him up down there in Auburn. I'll guarantee you. It killed them trees too.
That's
I mean,
what
they
I'm saying.
died. They died.
Got him for murdering those trees.
They had some people that. What do you call someone that does that? Tree specialist,
Arborist.
Yeah. They went down and checked the soil samples. They said, "Oh yeah, the trees are going to die." I mean, just people were crying, because that's where they throw their toilet paper. I could think of a lot better things to do with trees, but after a victory, they go down and throw toilet paper through the trees or whatever.
Right.
Anyway, Harvey? I know it's Updike. Anyway, he said, "Roll D Tide," on the Feinbaum show. That's a famous story. But somebody, how do you walk in with a chemical? It was Antifa, I'm sure. Walk in, we're going to kill the reflecting pool. We're going to get that paint destroyed. We're going to make the water
like
dirty.
It's full of fish or anything,
I mean, idiots. I hope they identify them and they go to jail for a long time.
I think. I mean, that's a national monument.
I mean, come on.
That's something that we're supposed to be proud of, not destroy.
For the first time ever, I've watched about 6 matches so far. It's great to see the Euros visit the U.S. and say how great they think it is. They've been lied to by the liberal media. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I want to tell you about come unglued. I was so mad.
I know they have fallen in love with our food.
The little town,
take them to a shooting range.
The little hamlet of Sheffield, England,
right,
which is like an industrial town, kind of like hard blue collar people, like Pittsburgh. That's the town that most of the members of Def Leppard are from, except for Vivian Campbell.
Okay.
All of them originally were from Sheffield. Sheffield is being overran by Islamists. They are doing horrible things, and their leaders are doing nothing, dude. I mean, there's a shocking video out of there of stuff that's it makes me angry. It makes me want to go put on the British flag and go in the battle. I mean, it just makes me so mad.
Well, the weird thing is, it hasn't been that long ago since Britain ruled half the world.
Oh yeah, the British Empire stretched from all areas of the world,
sunrise to sunset.
Yeah,
that was their empire.
Not anymore.
And they've got all of these wimps running the country.
Starmer up there at the G7 talking all kinds of fluff. Needs to be back home, take care of his country.
Did you hear what Trump said when he walked through?
I'm the boss.
Yeah, I loved it.
He was cutting up, but Trump always has an element of comedy and truth.
Yeah.
So he's saying it, but in a comical way because he likes to cut up and go on.
That's right. But he does a lot of things for shock factor as well.
And they laugh, but the looks in their faces is like, "Oh, I hate this guy." Well, deal with it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're doing. They get down, they kiss the ring, they deal with it.
Paulie.
But, the thing is,
tell Mr. Macron to come over and kiss the ring.
One thing does bother me.
What's that?
And you can think I'm crazy or what, but Trump is setting up the New World Order.
Well, we're all streaming towards end time events.
Yeah.
It's all changing before our eyes.
But he's setting it up in a peaceful way instead of the other way. And, that is what I think, God has a purpose. He's doing things. And I'm not trying to tell you what God's doing because I don't know. I don't have the mind of God. I have the heart for him, but I don't have the mind of him. That's why I have to listen so hard because it sounds like a whisper.
Amen.
But anyway, well, I went off on a tangent. I apologize.
Don't gotta apologize. This is the show for it.
Well, I know that's the reason why.
And the next show, which is Just How Big a Boy Are You, that's only seen on Substack.
Oh man!
Except for a few sound bites.
Rusty, you got to start coming on that show, dude. You talk about fun.
But
that's behind the wall.
It's behind the wall. It is.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I mean, he's got to tell. Got to tell. I mean, these are all weak people. I mean, weak. I mean, look, we got Macron over getting slapped by his little.
Husband.
I delayed there knowing you would just jump right in the middle of that.
Yeah.
And then he's smiling at
So,
the press.
I mean, her and Big Mike got a lot in common.
By the way, the fighter on the big UFC called him out, said it. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
You did not see
I
that?
haven't seen any of the fights.
I didn't watch it, but the soundbite from that. He said, by the way, we all know Big Mike,
Oh yeah, okay.
the man. America knows it, something like that. I mean, I may be butchered it a little bit, but basically from the ring, dude, with oh man.
Hey, I want to tell you what.
And people are saying, well, the Obamas are thinking about legal action. No, they're not. They're not going to say nothing.
I mean, hey, give me a DNA report. You know, we still don't have Obama's birth certificate, even though we know he lied. The one that he showed everybody is no good.
That's awesome, man.
What is it? I can't read it.
Japan's fans and players stay after the games to clean the stadium. Scotland fans clean the pubs and parks after they party there.
Let's go.
And God,
As well they should.
That's another video that makes me mad. That idiot trying to cut the dude's head off over there, man. There's anger in Ireland, man. I mean, they're going after some people.
I saw a video of a subway in somewhere in England. An Islamic fellow attacked a woman pushing a baby carriage.
Yeah.
And they beat the brakes off him. I mean, they had him on the steps. They were stomping his head. If they didn't kill him, they missed a really good chance.
Well, the media is not wanting to report it, but there's gangs going through, right? I mean, mobs that are going through, and they're grabbing Islamists, and we'll just say there's. I don't want to say the word because we could get struck, but you know what I mean.
I know.
We'll say strung up, and
That's
maybe
exactly right.
beheadings as well. I mean, they've had enough, man. They're snapping over there.
Well, I'm not saying that they're.
And I'm not saying that's right to go after everybody, but that's what they're doing. But that's what happens when mob rule. I mean, people get angry. They feel like their leaders are not stopping it.
Yeah.
The kids are being hurt. And there's all kinds of things going on. They get enough of that, and they just, That's why I say you can't have chaos.
Some will call that righteous anger.
Yeah. Well, see, there's been people called for that in America, but I'm going to tell you, got to be careful. Because they will go after not only the bad people, they'll go after good people who think they're bad.
That's exactly.
And who's the mob? Is it the mob that's coming after?
We are not to judge.
You know what I mean? I mean, which mob are we talking about?
Right.
Because there's a whole bunch of mobs in America that would like to do this. I mean, there's some liberal ones. There's some, very
we
crazy, cray ones.
We have a mob where we're at, but the difference is we're not going out here looking for trouble. We're waiting on it to come. That's the difference.
Well, and you better be ready,
That's exactly right.
Especially the cities. The cities are gone in America, man. They represent a lot of what's going on around the world.
Downtown, how it was lit up.
No.
Chattanooga. All the rainbow colors.
No, I didn't see it, but
yeah, at the courthouse.
Well, everything gets on.
The old courthouse.
The old one. Yeah, I don't. I care about people because I do. I care about people and their soul. I try not to get in. What they do is their business. I'll stay out of their business. Right. I just don't like the business, shoved. I mean, why do we have to have a month? I really am not a fan of the month of stuff for anything. To me, I mean, I agree with people who've been angry that they have a Black History Month. Why do we need a month? I mean, you should be celebrating Black history all the time. I would say the same things for Southern Heritage, the same things for whatever your group is. But if you're going to do that, it doesn't mean that I have to celebrate it too. I mean, it just doesn't.
So this whole Pride Month, did you see the picture in Washington, D.C. of the rainbow over the Washington Monument?
Yes.
And the lightning striking it.
Yeah.
The real rainbow.
Yeah, you're right, Broski. You can't legally defend yourself in Europe. They'll come after you.
Exactly.
You can only get arrested for misgendering someone there or praying in front of an abortion clinic. Oh, by the way, that is happening in America.
Silently, even over there. You can just pray in your head and still be thrown.
Well, there's been people arrested here. They said they blocked what was that thing that Biden got pushed through? The grandma and church people singing and everything, to put them in prison.
Yeah.
Listen, every it's funny how protests are fine for one group but not fine for another. They'll always say it's protest. It's our legal right. We're protesting as they're tearing down monuments. As they're did you watch that video?
Can I
sent
read
you?
this again?
Yeah, I just want to ask you a question real quick. Did you see that video I sent you where they were attacking those ICE agents coming out the door, and they used the one dude in the blue shirt? He was up there flipping off, and the dude just comes up there.
Waylaid him with that.
Dude, I was like, yes, I loved it.
But then they came back. They had thrown little flashbangers out there. And they threw these at our heads, and the guy barely has his arm out the door, just tossing them on the ground, and they threw them at their heads. See, that's the thing that just a bunch of lies. Anyway,
go ahead.
What do you do if you begin to be beheaded? Step 1, don't be racist. Step 2, don't be Islamophobic. Step 3, patiently wait for the police to come and arrest you. Step 4, do not react in anger. Use the incident to bring us all together.
Sounds like it was written straight out of Zelensky. I mean, not Zelensky, but the Alinsky rules for radicals.
Yeah, that is a flyer that Starmer had put out. Just joking, it was. That's something someone made up, but anyway, I thought it was pertinent and funny.
Yeah, it's another made up holiday. We really don't need. I mean, come on. I mean, at some point you have to stop giving holidays out. I mean, or the government never worked. I guess that's the idea.
Well,
but I know
we don't need that much government anyway.
Juneteenth. I was pulling. I won't say the name of the restaurant, but I pulled up and the lady was laughing as I pulled up. She said, "Boy, I stuck my foot in my mouth," and she said, "I had a faux pas. I said something I shouldn't have, and I was trying to make a dissertation of why I shouldn't have said that or whatever." See, she's working the drive-thru, so then she tells me what she says. It was a little rainy that day. She said, it's rainy. We're tired. It's Juneteenth. We should all be able to go home and get our reparations.
Juneteenth is something I believe started in Texas, personally.
Well, Biden used it for obvious political reasons, but
they all use it for something. It's just a way to exploit black people. Is all it is. I mean, that's exactly what.
Well, it's divisive. It's just divisive.
It is.
We already have things on the books. We already have things to celebrate. But hey, whatever.
This is the thing. If it makes you feel better, go for it. I don't care.
The problem is when they do these things, they cancel out other things.
Well, there's a lot of.
How long before the United States? Seriously, we get more radicals in government. How long before there's no taking off for Christmas? They're already attacking Easter. Good Friday has been under attack by companies. I mean, people are taking away Good Friday and they're putting giving up other holidays in place of it.
They will never get me to stop. They won't. They'll never get me to stop celebrating Easter, the day our Lord rose, or his birthday. Not his birthday.
I just meant it'll be a day of work for many, because they'll just say it's just another day.
I know, but the thing is,
I'm not going, but
I won't either. The thing is, if we have freedom of religion here, and if you think of those as religious holidays, which they are to Christians, why not?
But the thing
you get a day off, for your hair being purple.
I just think we've reached it's like, in a loose way, it's kind of like the retirement of numbers. I'm really not for the retirement of uniform numbers. To me, it should be an honor for the next player to wear that, try to live up to what that player did. Right. Because some teams are running out of numbers. They've retired so many numbers. It's the same way with holidays. If you want to have a day, have a day. I don't care. You can say what. I mean, my goodness, we look at those national days on the morning show.
Don't tell me I got.
But don't make it a federal holiday where there's no banking, there's no mail, there's all this stuff.
Don't interrupt my life.
Yeah, that's it. That's my point. We need those things to keep going. I don't need a federal holiday for that. I mean, come on. You've already got tons of them.
I agree.
It's time to reel it in. I mean, at some point, you just need to work. That's the whole point. I mean, there's a lot of holidays we don't get paid for at the plant. You can take a vacation day if you want to celebrate it, and people do, as long as, not
That's
too many
your
have.
prerogative. That's your
But to
prerogative.
force everybody that, so many people went to the bank and went to the post office. It's all closed. All the offices were closed to do business. and it's hard enough to get things done now with the government.
No joke, they kept it shut down for months.
So I just, that's what makes me the maddest. Pastors of Catholic churches in Charlotte demonstrate in front of abortion clinics every weekend. I don't see any Protestant leaders out there telling them to shut down abortion clinics. It's
Point well said.
You can have protests, but they're making it where it's more and more, you are offensive, you are a threat, you are this, and trying to get you on some sort of federal charges.
If you disagree with their narrative of things, then you are evil. And like I said, I don't know if I said this on this show or not, but if you are on the left and you think the right's the problem, or if you're on the right and you think the left's the problem, you're the problem. We need to get that out of the way and start in the middle and let people come to the middle.
Well,
that's the only place you're going to have, decent discourse, a way to converse without violence. And that's what this is coming to, is violence.
That's the point, is when a decision is made, say Supreme Court, local courts, local law, whatever.
Yeah.
And every time something happens, then people go on the attack and start burning and beating people down, flipping cars over, attacking the police.
That's because we allow it to happen.
You can't
Come
have
down
that.
here
You
and
got
try
to
to do
stop
that crap.
that. You got to stop that.
Yeah. That's exactly
It's
right.
like the case of
You got to stop it.
the people that went up in Missouri, went up in the lawyer's yard, and they come out with weapons, and they took their weapons from them and charged them. And listen, dude, you're on my property and you're making threats at me. You think I'm not coming out with a gun?
Exactly.
I mean, that's your right.
Yeah.
But
around here we call it the castle law.
I mean, you've got a mob that's approaching you, and so what are you going to do? We're going to go, please stop.
No, I'm going to have some target practice.
I mean, you're going to show that you're going to defend yourself.
I might not shoot them.
Leave, and that's what you leave. You're not welcome here. Leave.
I'll take a finger off. Throw that hand up there and see what happens.
But that's
I'm
what.
a pretty good shot.
Remember in the you remember in the it was the ones in Missouri. What was that town where they went nuts, burnt all their businesses down, their pharmacies? They're stupid.
You have to remember.
And there was a guy in the street that looked in the camera and he said, maybe this one might have been in Minnesota. It was Minnesota.
That sounds more like.
And the guy said, "We're coming for you in the suburbs next. We know where you live. We're coming there."
Come on.
That was a call out. Yeah. Don't think because you don't live in the city that you're getting away with it. We're coming for your home next.
Like AOC, said all of them need to roll up on the
Oh yeah.
That's
Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Mississippi, all of them. Yeah, try that.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier. We don't go looking for it, but we're ready for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have been. And it's just, there's more of us now.
I read someone's post earlier. She was going on, telling how she moved up north. I'm not putting down everybody in the north or places. There's just she was in Maine. Beautiful. She said, I was in Oklahoma. I never had a problem. But in Maine, all the things that she had suffered at the hands of people in Maine and systems, and nobody seemed to care. It was like she went. There were so many abuses to her, and she was just.
In what way? I mean, abuses.
Sexual. Wow. Losing things. Even taking her kids for a while. As she rolled through some difficulties and stuff.
That is terrible.
And she said, I never had any of this happen in Oklahoma. Nobody ever.
No.
I had support. Here, I feel like I have no support.
Was it because she was not from there that they did it, or?
I don't know the reasons. I was just reading her
what
pain.
Happened. I got you. That's terrible, man.
It was sad that she even said outside the military until she came to Maine. Notice I said outside. She'd never suffered any kind of sexual attack in the military. She had, unfortunately, but she said I never had any problems until I came to Maine.
Wow.
I wish I could find that. It was a whole litany of stuff,
Wow.
and I think she was looking to get back home. She said people that say, "Why did you go there?" Well, she said I want to be closer to my father, and he, I think he has since passed or something. And just things happen, man. Maybe it's just because she was an outsider. I don't know. You can get into an area and they look at you like you're the enemy.
That's when you leave. And I'm sorry, that's just what you do. I mean, you might not be able to do it that instant, protect yourself.
But let's think about courts that are stacked against anybody outside the clique.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we got that in our area.
Oh, yeah. Hamilton County is really.
I mean, if you go up
It's good
against
and bad,
the
I'll put it that
system,
way. Yeah.
you're going to lose.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah. Most of the time you will.
The one that broke it around here was Tanya Kraft. The whole system was coming after her.
Yep.
They were treating her lawyer bad. They were making things harder for them. They were letting prosecution could do anything they wanted to do in the courtroom. They never got in trouble.
Yep.
And
So that's the judge's fault.
well, and that's why people were not happy, about what happened. I mean, they were saying, "Listen, you let this guy just slam his hand, books down, do all." And the other guy, he'd say little thing, and the guy would be going, another, contempt if you do that again, whatever. They had police following him. He was threatened. I mean, it was an ugly scene. I'd love to read her book she wrote about that. I tried to. She didn't get back with me. I've tried to get. Well, I tried. I don't have her. I just went through the online message.
Right.
I need somebody who has contact. I'd love to just talk to her again about her career too, her legal career. But it was a interesting time. New Hampshire is the only good state up there. It's a beautiful place. Their motto is "Live free or die." It's on their license plate. But yeah, she just said there was a lot that happened. Maine and Vermont and the rest of New England are libtarded out. And like I said, can you imagine me with my accent going up there? I don't think there's going to be a lot of people want to help me. It might even be against me, You ain't from around here, as somebody would say down here. We've had the same problems. I mean, the White Mountains, what a great name, are New Hampshire. Driving through them is otherworldly.
It's beautiful. That's just a beautiful place.
But you know what the problem
Delaware, isn't it the oldest state in the union?
I don't know, but maybe. It's like Colorado, a beautiful place. But if you're around the cities, especially,
Like he said, they're libtarded out.
If you're not, they will. I've had preachers I know that went out there. They said they were not treated well in the city when they went to stores and stuff. They realized they weren't from there, and they just were not. And they were conservative, Christian.
Right. It's unfortunate. Yeah, like they have, something that's going to rub off on them.
We still got to go. We still can take the gospel. Still need churches there. Lord knows.
I'm going to tell you what.
Seattle.
I'm not there to please them. If I go anywhere, I'm not there to please them. I can guarantee you that. So what they think, I really don't care.
Yes, Delaware was the first state. Nice. I've never been to Delaware. I've never been to Maine or New Hampshire.
Right.
Never been to those states.
I've been to most of them. I've got a lot of family in Boston.
Yeah, your witch's history.
Yeah. Yeah.
The witch's brew.
Yeah, there's a company up there called Putnam Investments. That's some of my relatives. It's they're big enough to sponsor a golfer. I think they sponsor some race cars. They do different things.
I've heard of them many times.
I'm thinking of forging an alliance. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm in the financial business. Who'd have thunk it? I didn't even really know about these people until I got into the finance business. But
go to the Flume Gorge in New Hampshire if you ever get a chance. It's amazing. Flume Gorge.
Flume. I bet you it's got a river running through it.
That was the name of a movie. River Running Through It.
Brad Pitt. Good movie.
I don't know that I ever saw it. I just remember the title.
I saw some of it. It's a story about brothers, and different choices. But
Still
anyway,
can't-
it's a good movie.
These liberals, man. When you mention his name, I remember around the time New Orleans got, the lower ninth ward or whatever got drilled,
Right.
and he's down there, and a lot of celebrities they rush in there and stuff like this, and he's down there helping some houses get rebuilt, or he's leading the charge for that. Our company actually donated flooring and stuff.
Right.
But there's a video of him walking through, one of the old set, and he's down there trying to talk in their accent and stuff. It's so lame, and he's talking in that Creole kind of accent, French Creole.
Yeah.
And
Don't.
hey, mama, and everybody, yeah, Brad Pitt. And then when they leave town, just like they did in Haiti, they didn't accomplish jack. It all fell down. And there's no like 1-800 number. Hey, the house that you helped me get, it's falling apart.
Yeah.
Like it's not living up to
caved
code.
in.
Yeah, the roof, the floors, it was a disaster. Then they're out of town. They got their 15 minutes of fame out of it. That's what they did in Haiti. Oh, we're going to raise money for Haiti. Where's all that money after
let
that?
the Haitians build the houses they wanted. You know what I mean? They know what works there.
I mean, what's the guy? What's the other actor? The one that was in? I can't believe I can see his face. He's one of those very liberal ones. He was big on Haiti. He was down there. He was going to lead the charge and raise all this money.
Yeah.
He's just. I mean, they go and then there's no accounting. I wouldn't give a dime to their organization. Not a dime. There are legit organizations on the ground that you can
They want
help.
to be seen as philanthropists.
Oh yeah, they live for it. They want to wear their little ribbon or whatever. They always get a new ribbon.
Yeah.
Look at me. That means I'm a good person because I got the ribbon on.
Give you a pat on the back.
Yeah,
That's what they're.
we are the world. What did "We Are the World" accomplish besides a song?
It wasn't a very good one at that.
I mean, listen, I'm all about helping people. I give to organizations. I give to local ones like the Ronald McDonald House. Dude, I'll give money to that because I know
give to a lot of charities.
many people have benefited from the blessing of that. I gave to all kind of causes in the area, some national, some local.
But we don't advertise it.
No, I don't go around saying it. I never tell anybody.
No.
But, United Way, I know some people don't like it, but I've helped with that.
Me and my wife, we've sponsored 2 children. We just sponsored a young lady, and she's from South America. But we are helping her through school, clothes, books, food, all that
Awesome.
good stuff. And we've done that for years.
Yeah.
We helped a young man before from elementary school all the way up through high school. And his family made him quit the program and go to work.
Mm.
And so we have no control over that, but
Yeah.
as long as he was wanting to follow that path, we were going to assist him along the way.
Yeah, there's all kind of wonderful things like that inside the country, outside the country.
Yeah.
Then you got these
we do it here,
jacklegs, as we say on the Cornbread Nation show. They get up in front of everybody and they cry, fake tears. And it's like, forget all the people in America who are struggling. Oh, we got to go over here and we got to get on the ground and we got to do this. And everybody give all their money. And then they're out of town. They ain't doing nothing. And then there's no money trail.
What were we just reading in Matthew on our previous show?
Yeah.
Same thing with prayer. They want to be seen. It's the Pharisees. They've got to be seen doing this. They need the accolades of man. But anyway, don't get me off
listen,
on a
and
tangent.
if they were truly helping people,
Right.
I don't have to like their politics. Listen, I could care less about Ted Kennedy, but he was living. I thought he was a
He was
murderer. I mean,
he was a dirty guy.
But I will say this.
Hopefully he changed in the
And
end.
my witness to this is Cal Thomas, the great Christian media guy.
Yeah.
And he said he had great respect for Ted Kennedy for one thing. He always helped the veteran. When a veteran come through his Senate doors, he said he gave, and it doesn't matter what their background was, they were veterans. And he always gave them the full help that he could offer
Well, that's awesome.
to a veteran.
As well he should.
And I would, because there's some of them don't do that.
Oh,
I mean, what was it Obama said? I mean, to tell the military people, you need to pay for your own, health care because, listen, you decided to join this fight. You want to go to war. I mean, I mean, that's their attitude. They hate the military.
Yeah.
What about his grand opening of the library? Did you see any of that?
What?
Biden got lost on stage again.
No, I didn't see it.
Where's my granddaughter?
I won't see it.
They all left the stage. Jill is so evil, man. I mean, why do you, I said it the last time. Why do you put him in situations to fail?
Because they think
How
it's
can
funny.
how can you say you love him? Every one of them, the wife left the stage
They left him up there?
alone. Dude don't know where to go or what to do.
That's sad.
Obama's up
Excuse
there,
me, I'll be
you know,
right back.
dancing a little bit and singing, and
Sorry.
you know, Paul's attempting to get out the door.
Nature's calling, but my body don't want to act right.
Today he feels his age.
I do. Every 61 years.
Oh, sorry for the splash of sunlight. It is a bright day out there outside the studio. We're glad to be live. We had some days we weren't live. All sorts of different reasons. We did do some recording. Trying to get back on schedule now. Hopefully this next week will be better. Morning shows. We still put up our first live. Some we reran them, but we will have new ones for the week. We got a new show hopefully going to be debuting, a noontime show, and looking forward to that. The Chicago Bears visited the Obama Library. What an outstanding to see. It looks like a prison. It is ugly. And there's a lot of subcontractors that didn't get paid. And the organization for the Obama said, well, listen, we paid all the money. The contractor's supposed to pay the subs, and that's true. But if they're not paying them, you need to question that. Like, I gave you this money. Why are they not getting paid? So they're supposed to be working through it. But, I mean, come on. But yeah, there's some owed millions of dollars. Yeah, and so there's people going to be out, and I hope they sue the heck out of them. You know, and listen, I know there's some shady contractors out there. Subs, you got to be careful. My question would be, how come it's millions of dollars? That's not right. It should be. I mean, I get it. Maybe on some of those jobs, it was even if you got half, there's still a lot owed. But I would have been asking for your regular payments, and if I didn't get it, I'd stop work. I mean, you got to get paid for your work.
Amen.
But it is an eyesore. I haven't seen the inside of it, just
Sorry
what the
about
outside looks like.
It is an eyesore. It looks like a big piece of concrete. I mean, it's just ugly. You talking about Obama's thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. I've seen pictures of it. It's just.
It was a giant DI project. Took twice as long to build and cost double what they thought, and it's hideous. Go figure. Sounds like a normal Chicago construction job.
Yeah.
Now, I know Chicago has some beautiful areas, but you knew that was going to be messed up from the get-go. You knew that.
Yeah.
I am broski. I just had some. I had some days off. I had several things occurred during the week. It was like a lot of things. Some things were work related. Some things were me not sleeping good, just not able to get up, and a couple of days I just couldn't do it.
Well, Dave's been under a lot of stress.
I just couldn't do it, man.
I mean.
But yes, and hopefully this week, my intention was to go live yesterday, and I had some internet issues still. I was going to record it, and I said, no, I'm just going to go back Monday. So I think I did last Monday, and so hopefully this week we'll be back on schedule.
I hope
yes.
to join you some on that.
Yeah, I very rarely have ever missed. But, you know, I think people understand. I did try to run shows in place of, so there was still something there. There might have been one day I didn't, but a couple of days I ran some shows all day long. Recent shows, interviews we've had, good stuff. You know, something that wasn't dated, and run that. So, you know, we have to do that sometimes. Sometimes life's going to get in the way. But my intention is to do that. It could be recorded live, but it'll be a live. A recent would be for that day, because I do have some deadline stuff coming up for work, and I got a person out in a class, and I may have to come in. But man, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a really struggle right now for my family. You know, it's only been about, tomorrow will be 7 or 8 weeks. I'm trying to remember. I think it's 8 weeks tomorrow.
8 weeks.
8 weeks tomorrow.
Yep.
So, you know, a couple of months, and it's just really hitting hard. Holiday here, and yeah, we're okay, but you know, it's hard. So we're getting through. But we got a lot of plans. Hey, Broski, I got a J6er coming on. I meant to get with him already. I got to find his contact. I'm going to do this over the weekend. Hopefully next week, me and Paul will be talking to a true spent time in prison. We may get a twofer out of it, but I know we got the one. He wants to come on, talk about his foundation. And I'm going to get back with him. And he's game for any time, any day. So let's do it. So I told him I'd get with him this week. So it's going to be actually today for next week. Because I told him I'd have him in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to look to do that next week. We've got some other things. Interviews coming. We had to reschedule one. They had a death in the family, a ministry down here locally. We're working on an interview with a manager at a restaurant that's going to come on, major chain, talk about some stuff.
Yep.
We've got the racing side. We've got 2 interviews next week with a radio guy who does racing, announcing, and all that. And
we're
also
developing a new show as well.
2 go-kart drivers, 2 new shows. We're trying to upgrade in the studio. You can tell we've moved around. It's not done yet.
Yeah.
But we're getting ready for some new signage, backgrounds, all this stuff. Some of it's behind Paul now. Lights are going up. New equipment too. I haven't ordered yet. I'm close, but I'm doing a lot of research to make sure I get the right one for me.
Right.
Or for the studio, the one that will do what we want to do. We don't need everything, but we don't want it. We want one that allows for growth. Some equipment allows for growth, and we think we'll do that.
We're definitely growing.
So yeah. Just to give you all that in those things, there's a lot of things on the way. We're trying to work through it as we can. So,
yep.
Yeah, more shows, not less. We hopefully will have A-Pop and them coming online soon with their show. I'm looking forward to that. They're fun.
We're
going to have to do a road trip.
A couple of characters.
A week from July 27th or whatever it is. I can't remember now. They're getting married, so Lord willing, we'll all still be around. We'll do a road trip up there.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Absolutely.
It'd be fun. So,
Broski, we are most excited about the first lot. It's a discussion. We are per se teaching a little bit, but it's not meant to be like that. It's meant to be a conversation about the word, its greatness, talk about how it applies in our life, stories, how God word can help you. And so that's what it's about.
And Monday through Friday, we record it, but on Saturdays, we do it live from 7 to 8.
Yeah. And so check it out, man. This was about the Lord's Prayer, as some call it, the discussion this week. Yeah. So we try not to get too deep, but deep enough to where it'll help, people of any background with the word or no background. Yep. So they seem to flow well. We're excited about it. We're actually one day a week going to be putting it on the radio. We have our own radio station. I'm rebooting that, as we say, but we're going on a couple of AM stations as well. One of them's in North Carolina, but in the Asheville area. It'll be Chattanooga, Asheville. We'll be on. I've worked with them before, so we're going to go out one day a week with First Light and put it out there that way too. But they gave us a heck of a deal. It was one of those. I took days to pray about it, but it's just like I feel like we need to embrace it and help somebody. It's not about numbers or
I agree.
Clicks or anything. It's just about putting
we just help one person.
That program out there that'll be a help to somebody. And we did before when we were on the radio. We know that we can do it again. So with God's help,
amen.
We're happy about that. So yeah, we've got a bunch of. I've got stuff in boxes. We got new signage. I mean,
we've got
so much going on, trying to get everything situated, and you know how it is. There's never enough time. So Sunday, hopefully after we celebrate, I think about me and Jeremy's we was going to go somewhere last night. We found out they were closed, so it was kind of a bummer. I didn't know they were closed. So we're actually may go down Scooters on Sunday afternoon and try the buffet. And I told him we'd go there. So shout out to Scooter and a shout out to Reed Family Racing. I want to continue giving them the shirts over there, but they sent us some shirts.
Oh yeah, nice.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Again, a lot of people have they've seen those little bits out that we put out there. We just want to know we appreciate them and love them, and they're always welcome. They're part of the family here. Those are 2 fine young men.
Yes, they are.
Fine older men too, but those young men are a blessing, and I'm looking forward to great things out of them because they're already doing great things.
I agree.
Encourage our young people. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Again, we're going to keep saying that in every show.
Thanks for keeping them lights on, guys.
Yeah, keep the enemy away. It might mean a scissor kick. Did you see the video, Paul? You know, they had the celebration in New York. Well, I don't know if I'd call it a celebration.
Right.
Maybe it started as a celebration. It turned into chaos. But
Okay.
the two women are fighting over to climb up on the pole, the sign.
Oh,
My God.
we've seen that.
You got one girl, she's a big old girl, and she comes up there, she throws the younger one to the ground. Well, the other girl comes back up, grabs hold of her pants, and pulls them down, starts spanking her.
Wow.
The girl on the pole starts twerking. Then she pulls her on down. Then they go to waylaying each other again. I mean,
What
crazy.
kind of drugs were they on?
I don't know.
I mean,
Who does that? Who in public?
nowadays,
If somebody grabs your pants and pulls them down enough that there could be private showings,
and you start twerking,
do you start twerking, or while somebody's spanking you, some stranger?
or you have decency and try to pull your pants up.
Exactly.
But the thing is,
Yes, the Blue Ridge Mountains Norcal are amazing. I still like visiting Asheville and the surrounding area. I was surprised how cool the Biltmore tour visit was in December. Incredible. Yes, it is. There are some eclectic people in that area of Asheville, but it's okay. It's a beautiful area. My family is.
Biltmore's a beautiful home too.
But we will be on the air in that area. Not that everybody be listening, but maybe somebody will listen.
Like I said, if we help just one, it's worth it.
I was talking about there was this thing at work one time. It never got done to me.
What's that?
But there were some guys that thought it was funny to go up and catch guys while they were doing something and jerk their pants to their ankles, shorts, things where
I don't find that humorous.
Nor did I. But they thought it was the funniest thing. And I remember there was this one guy, he had on like sweatpants. Fortunately, his underwear stayed up, but they jerked his sweatpants to his ankles. He was making a ticket for a roll.
Yeah.
And he just walked around like that with his pants around his ankles for a few minutes while he was doing that. And so people that come around the corner that hadn't seen it happen, they're like, what the heck?
Right.
But you don't find that funny.
No, there are
This from a guy.
consequences. And
This from a guy that
repercussions
just
you gotta
said
think about.
Getting hit with a zapper would be funny.
Well, I mean, it depends on your sense of humor, I guess. Yanking somebody's pants down. We did that in junior high school. Come on, let's do something original. But you got to remember there are always consequences and repercussions to things.
Sure.
But watch who you do it to.
I was never saying it was funny. I think it's stupid.
It is. It's stupid. But shocking somebody, with a taser through a metal pole is stupid too. But that was hilarious. I'm sorry just the reaction, the guy throwing the coffee, it was hilarious.
Asheville's like the Madison, Wisconsin, or Boulder, Colorado, the South, one of only 2 places in the U.S. where reparations are paid. I've heard about that.
Yeah, neither places.
Lots of Rastafarians or champagne.
I heard it put this way. You're giving money to somebody that was never a slave. You never owned slaves in a place that never had slaves.
I mean,
it's like you're paying child support to a woman you never met and you never slept with.
well,
You know what I mean?
I don't agree with it at all. But let's say for the sake of argument, we were going to do it.
Yeah.
Are we just going to pay this thing for the rest of our years as a planet? Because that's not. No.
But see that there's so
What
many.
is the dollar
Yeah,
amount?
okay.
Is it 40 acres and a mule? Is that what we're paying? The value of what that would be today?
No, that wouldn't be it. But the thing
Because that's
is,
what they said they were promised.
well,
40 acres
white
and a mule.
people have been slaves. There have been brown people slaves. There have been red people slaves. Yellow people enslaved. There have been slaves across almost all. I
Sure.
would say all ethnicities. Why do we have to pay just one?
That's why I agree.
I mean, you know, I'm sure.
But if you're going to pay the number,
enough, some of my relatives were slaves.
Well, if they some of those Putnams might have been slave owners.
Well, that's a possibility too.
were.
I mean, it is. It is a possibility.
They were wealthy.
But would I ever own a slave? No.
No.
I mean, you know, so
we were poor. We didn't
pay you.
But if you're going to pay the money, how much do you pay?
$1.298.
I'm just saying.
That's what they get.
If a place like Asheville,
number.
or if a place like Chattanooga is going to pay that, what do you pay? I mean, what is are we going to give them $1 million check? Are we going to give them $500,000?
See, this
is it $50,000? Is it money spread over 10 years? Is it only money for them, or is it money for their kids and grandkids? I mean, who gets the money and how much should it be? Yeah, I never hear anybody say that. They just say reparations.
Use it to improve their lives.
Should it be college credits?
That are by doing things that should have already been done. I'll put it that way. You know, you want things to be better. Go build something. Go do something. Go instead of destroying stuff. You know what I mean? Go do something. Go build something. We'll give you the money to go do it. But don't expect us to just throw money at you because of something that happened 150 years ago or something.
I agree with all you're saying. I'm just saying, though, what would be the price that would push us past this point if it happened? Because honestly, it's outside of our power. Our leaders right now are doing what they want to do when they want to do it. The American people
we elect those people, and that's what scares me because it's a direct reflection of the temper of this country.
So I'm just saying, if they were going to say, what we're going to do it, by gosh, we're going to do it. What if the next president says by executive order, we're going to pay reparations? What is that figure? What is it going to be? One-time payment, rest of your lives? Does it involve everybody? Do you have to prove lineage? I mean, what is it? What is it in Asheville, broski?
Where does the lunacy end?
Do you get to move into the area and get reparations? Because I think a lot of people would want to move in. Do you have to already been a citizen there or a resident there, rather?
Hey, I could get a paycheck from the Indian Nation. My great-grandfather was full-blooded Cherokee Indian.
So
I have enough Cherokee blood in me.
So was Kaylee's.
Well, there you go.
That's you can see it in her eyes. I've seen him as full. He's dead now, but he was full-blooded.
Right.
I think he was either grandfather or great-grandfather.
It was my great-grandfather. My grandfather's dad.
With her, it was her grandmother's dad. So I've seen the picture of him. Right. He died only a few years ago. I mean, it's been probably a decade, but at the time she was probably 2 or 3 years old.
All right. So let me ask you this.
Let me catch up with the chat here real quick.
All right, go ahead.
Broski said lots of witchcraft up there, a lot of number of covens there. It's a big thing. Broski, most black people here aren't even related to slaves. Not that you can prove it either way. After should have to pay reparations if anyone should. Amen.
Yeah.
Yes, Watchman, but that's what they throw that out there. That's what I'm saying. I get it, but that's what they say. We're owed our 40 acres and a mule. I'm just saying, if they're going to do it. Yes, they did. Absolutely. Agree with all that. They also went to the West Indies.
Yep.
And yes, he did. Actually, he wanted to put them on an island at one point, too. He wanted to put them on the island of Misfit Toys. I'm just joking on that one, but he softened on that. There would be a lot of record labels created and shortage of repression.
Yeah, overnight.
My people are from Ireland. Yes, part of mine too, and Irish were slaves. I get it. I agree with all that. I'm just saying though, this is a what if.
So
if your government says, let's say that Joe Biden Jr. There's not one is elected after Trump. Yeah. There's a very real possibility a liberal can be elected. I mean, our country's in a turmoil. What if that Gavin Newsom?
Hey, you just hit the ticket right there. Newsom and what's Biden's boy's name? Hunter. Yeah.
What if he's elected and he's all for it? He is all for it. He's been leading the charge out in California to force properties back over, to people they could prove that own the property. He would be for this. So if he goes in, he says by executive order, we're giving reparations. What do you think that number will be? That's my question. Not whether it's right or wrong. Well, I'll agree on how stupid this is. But our government does a lot of stupid stuff. I mean, a lot of stupid stuff. All including Trump's administration.
That's the reason why they shut USAID down.
So, yeah, the fraud is so bad.
And have you noticed since they did that, all of the conservative leaders that have popped up in the southern part of the hemisphere, South America, you know, they're popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
Because free elections are taking place.
So
all that money's not flowing.
So yeah, does that mean your college is paid for, your health care is paid for, you get a new car, you get a bunch of money, we're gonna buy you. I mean, what does reparations mean?
You get a recording studio, you know, what do you get?
I'm just
Have you ever seen the Chappelle Show?
And I don't doubt that at all, broski. I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah.
Newscomb, AOC.
Have you ever seen the Chappelle Show?
I may have caught it a couple of times.
Dave Chappelle was a genius when it comes to comedy. He was a genius. He is a genius. He's a little dirty. I don't really like that, but he did an episode of, you know, what would happen if reparations were paid.
Yeah. How
stock in Air Jordans would go up. You know, there's just all kinds of things. You know, and 15,000 new record labels would be started. Just all kinds of stuff. He was making fun of the whole process, and it was hilarious.
Well, let's be clear here. If Newsom would be for it, he's going to find a way to profit off of it.
Well, yeah.
So the money's going to backdoor into him somehow. He's going to take money from that pile, and he's going to put it in his pockets. So I listen. It is.
Do you think Newsom stands a chance of getting elected?
Well, sure, because their country's nuts. I mean, how did Obama get in? How did Biden get in? If they can get in, he can definitely get in.
Who'd Obama run against?
Well, the first or second time. First time it was.
It would have been the second time that I'm thinking, because first time.
The one time he ran against Mr. Kendall from Utah.
Yeah.
The Mormon.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now, but.
Mitt Romney.
Yeah.
Mitt
Romney. So.
Met a fellow at the gym the other day. He looked like his twin brother. I asked him, has anybody ever told you look like Mitt Romney? He said a lot.
Clayton Bixby.
Oh, that was hilarious, man. But have you ever seen, you know who Clayton Bixby is?
No.
He was a black white supremacist. Let that sink in. He was a black white supremacist. He always wore a hood. Nobody ever saw his face. He was blind. He didn't know that he was black, and the skit is hilarious. I mean, it's one of the first skits that Chappelle ever did.
Yeah, I just never watched the show. So
and
I've seen clips.
Rightly so.
Because I know it pushed the envelope. And I just didn't watch stuff like that.
He busted the envelope wide open. I mean, he really did.
Those episodes are classic.
Yeah.
Roscoe says.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, listen, we got to prepare ourselves. Because as all that's going on right now, they are laying the groundwork. Obama's leading the charge right now on all this.
It's because
they're laying the groundwork to pay back. Listen, I'm telling you, if JD or whoever doesn't get in there, we're going to see an attack on the American people, some American people, and the previous administration like we have never seen before in the history of this country. They're going to come after people, and I don't mean like they did before, which it was bad enough. I mean, they're going to come after people. Like, they're going to be locking people up in camps and stuff. They are ready for revenge right now. There are people calling for it. Like, we're going to get these people. They'll make it illegal to have a MAGA hat and all that. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. They'll do it by executive order. Wait and see.
That there will be a lot of bloodshed.
And that's sad. I'm just telling you. But don't you agree? They won't back in with. They can. And right now, like Hillary, she's been attacking Biden for even running again. You know, they blame him for the loss, which to a degree it's that, but it's all of them that made the loss. By the way, she got her butt kicked too. So maybe she shouldn't have ran. So she shouldn't run her mouth. But they are so wanting to get back in power because they want to come after conservatives. They want to come after Bible thumpers and people who love their country and guns and are pro-military and all. They want to come after those people.
Right.
I'm not raising anything out. They haven't said. This is from their mouth. I mean, we got to stop these people. They're bad. They're evil. They're whatever. they are so bloodthirsty, man. They're bloodthirsty right now.
They have no idea.
But that's the scary part.
They are a minority. They need to realize that they're a minority. They're not a majority. They stole.
I'm hoping
so many
Americans will
elections.
stand up.
It's pitiful.
I'm hoping Americans, good Americans, will stand up.
Yes,
We cannot let this happen.
and they will. I mean, they will. But in the bigger picture, if it's God's will,
I mean, my gosh, think how close we were. First of all, we could have had if that one debate we could have had Biden again. Think about how bad he would have been right now. I mean,
just think about if Kamala Harris would have won.
Kamala, but she would have been in there anyway because Biden would have.
They thought she was going to be because it was rigged again, but they got caught.
What if something happened to her? I mean, look at what was behind her.
Yeah,
Big Tim.
How many billions of dollars did she lose?
I mean, this is what we almost had as leadership in our country.
Yep.
I got all these people are sending me. I got all these people sending me things, about Trump and he's lost his mind, sleeping videos and whatever else. And I'm thinking, dude, okay, all right, maybe he does sleep sometimes. Maybe he's falling asleep. He's 80 years old now.
Right.
Okay, but there's a vast difference between Joe at 80 and Trump at 80. Vast.
Oh,
and I agree. I don't think we should have an 80-year-old president. We didn't have it was the only choice we had.
Their mental faculties about them.
I think it should be written in the code. I honestly don't think it should be above the age of 70 when your term ends. I really don't. I think it should be between the ages of 50 and 70 that you're allowed to run. And your last year on a 4-year term, you turn like you could maybe turn 70. But dude, I just think that the decline for most people after those ages, we don't want them leaving the country. I mean, come on. There are things that'll happen. They could be younger or better. That's great. But the numbers bear out that mostly you start declining. I mean, you really do. But Biden's is far advanced. And that was almost our president again. Yeah. We suffered through what was going on with him.
He was not our president. He did not run this country.
Well, the figurehead of it.
But that's all he was the figurehead of it. He was
the holder of the pen was running it.
Well, exactly.
The auto pen.
And there were a lot of people that had access to that.
Best is at the end when they talk about him getting a divorce. Look it up. It's hilarious. Oops, the reason for the divorce. Maybe if that happened, that would cause people to purge these people and take our country back.
Yep.
And that's what the Newscomb AOC would be, a younger, more attractive Biden Kamala. That's exactly what they want. Newscomb is a globalist. He's in bed with England. And he could win. I'm telling you. Listen, we almost lost Texas.
Yeah, that and it's still in a battle.
That gun hater down there almost. I mean, he put up a heck of a charge on Texas. Texas may be in trouble. They need
to stand up.
Right now, it's holding strong, but that state, that Lone Star State, is teetering, man. And by gosh, Georgia is too. AOC is pure stupidity, but that's what they want. How they want women to think, just like her.
This is something that I thought was hilarious, and it was a picture of AOC staring off into space, thinking of something. And the quotation up there of what she was thinking about was, why did all of the battles in the Civil War take place in state parks?
It would be
they were built for battle, AOC. That's why we built those parks. It was for battle. I'll see you there soon.
It will be the woman culture led and influenced by AOC. Lord help us. Oh my gosh. One last thing I want to get to. One last thing. And we are over our time, but
what?
The video, yeah, we're over an hour. And we do got one more show we got to do.
That's true.
We
do still have How Big a Boy Are You?
Yeah, so you got to go to Substack and subscribe if you want to see that show. We have a lot of fun with it. The guy that took his little girls in the women's restroom and the guy coming after him, and that guy's been fired, by the way. He was helping wash her hands, and he made the video, and even his, apparently she's an ex-wife or they're separated, whatever. She, I guess, has custody of the kids or whatever. She says he hasn't paid any child support, but he's been profiting off the video. She gives him credit and says that he did the right thing in the way he handled that. But her girls were scared, and now their faces have been seen by 20 million people. Actually, it's more than that, lady. But you're aware of the story?
No.
That in a guy takes these girls, they're little girls. He takes them to the women's bathroom to help them. There's no other women in there. And a guy comes in after him and tells him to get out of the women's restroom. He said, I'm helping my little girls. I'm not taking them in the men's. I'm taking them to the women's. And the store manager apologizes for the whole thing. He calls the cops. He calls the cops on the guy. He worked for a real estate agency as a third party or something, but they have fired him. But he come in. There's a video of it where he's in the bathroom. The guy, by the time
they fired him for helping his children.
No. The guy that come in and attacked him. Came in.
Okay.
No, he was in there help when the video starts. I need to get the video pulled up. When the video starts, he's helping them wash their hands. He's just got the phone sitting there, and the guy's just hollering. The manager's sitting there. When he finally goes out, well, she's in the women's restroom too to complain. When he finally goes out, the manager says, "I'm so sorry." It was a Quick Trip, I believe it was the gas station, but. He took them to where they go to help them. They were little girls, and a lot of people are making the comment that's why we need the family restroom or the one and done or whatever.
Well, no, I agree.
But you got to help your kids. I mean,
Let me tell you something.
Listen, I have went in and cleared a restroom to make sure it was safe for my girls. Don't think I haven't. Knocked on the door.
I have.
Made sure there was somebody in there,
yeah.
And then I went in and cleared it and said, okay. Then I stood at the door. And if anything tried to come past that looked like they weren't legit, I wouldn't have let them. I never had that happen. But my granddaughters had me guard the door. Papa, will you? Absolutely, let's go. So as they got older, they would come. They would go in and look and then tell me. They would hold the door open, say, holler back out. It's all clear. I said, okay. But he went in to help them because they were little and they needed to help them wash their hands.
That's what they should have.
Pull up their clothes or whatever he's got to do.
The guy that
that's
came
what
in
dads do.
Lucky he didn't swallow some teeth.
I'll pull that video up and we'll probably show it in the next show.
You're not gonna. If I'm helping my little girls.
Oh yeah, it'll make you angry.
Dude,
it'll make you angry.
No, you get throat punched in a heartbeat.
The 5-finger throat punch.
Death punch.
I was thinking that one. I was just gonna. I changed that wording just a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good group. You ever heard of 5-Finger Death?
I've heard of them. I've never heard their music.
Oh man, they are a good group. I really like them. If you like hard rock, it's a good group.
Hey folks, thank you for watching. It's good to have you back, broski. We're praying
Most
for you.
definitely praying for you, brother.
As you make
Good
your
to
change to Toronto.
Watchman, thanks for stopping by, brother.
Yeah, Watchman, bless you. Down in Georgia.
Yes.
All the others out there that may be listening and you haven't commented, and if it's on the screen and I haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but I think I've gotten everything covered. So we have. But thank you for all the comments and everything. Let me get. There's a couple of more or one more left here.
And by the way, if you're not subscribed to Substack yet,
yes,
go
please
subscribe.
Go do a free subscribe and get in the giveaway anyway.
Yeah, but
there's only 11 days left, or 10
us.
days left.
You're gonna really like
10 days. You get
the Demon Rats.
Want the blacks to be the ghetto, fabulous, uneducated, a little more outstanding culture. They're running the same game on women in our country, and there are black men standing up and saying,
100%.
They're saying this is bull. People don't be led around by these people.
There's a lot of black pastors that are standing up, and they're telling truths that hurt, and people don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
but they're going to hear it.
Well, it's
time for common sense to come back.
This is one of the funnest shows we have, and we enjoy doing it. Yeah. And you can tell because we don't know when to stop.
It's true.
We're glad to be back live. Last Saturday was the last big day we did lives, but for a lot of things, we're catching up. Yep. And we'll be catching up a lot this week. Take care. God bless. Happy Father's Day once again.
Happy Father's Day.
And we love you. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Talking biscuit boy proud. Static crackles like a rattlesnake's tail. like a freight train will. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, talking live love and southern joy. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, raise your glass, make some noise. Gravy drips in the southern drawl. Stories thick like the cypress tall. Radio rebels riding wild and free, shouting truths like a storm at sea. Hey, hey, can you feel that beat? Boots on the floor, fire in the heat. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, talking live love and southern joy. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, raise your glass, make some noise. Tales of dirt roads, whiskey skies that cut through the night like fireflies. Laughter echoes through the pines, two voices cross them county lines. Rise up, pray up, coffee up, the pack is calling. Dawn breaks cold, bones still aching. World's trying to keep you down, forsaken. But I got fire in my veins today. Black brew rising, chasing the gray. No weak excuses, no chains on me. Southern blood pumping, wild and free. Grab the mug, feel the heat ignite. This ain't just coffee, it's fight or flight. Get up, pray up, pray up. Load the chamber, face the day. No surrender, no back. Bye.